Hello and welcome back. Amber here, and the Wheel of Time just released a new clip depicting the moments before Nynaeve's accepted test, and there are a couple things that I noticed. When Nynaeve asks what the arches are, we get a bit of exposition about ter'angreal. They are from before the breaking of the world, and Liandrin says, made during a time when women could create objects from the One Power itself. And I find the language here really interesting because during the Age of Legends, men and women both could make ter'angreal, but Liandrin leaves any mention of men out of her speech. It implies that only women can create them, which is false. I think it fits nicely with her character and her views on men and male channelers. She's essentially writing their achievements out of history. It's simple erasure on her behalf. It's also a nice bit of foreshadowing, considering we will meet characters in Season 2 that both have talents related to these ter'angreal, so the exposition is needed. Viewers need to know how they came into existence and what they are capable of, so this short clip is planting a lot of seeds. Secondly, Liandrin says some ter'angreal are made to work by Aes Sedai like this one. Others do what they do simply with the presence of any woman who can channel. Saying the arches are made to work by Aes Sedai is interesting because it's not entirely true and omits the fact that any channeler could potentially activate them, not just an Aes Sedai. It gives the feeling that women of the White Tower are very protective of their relics. They belong to the White Tower. They are the guardians of these objects, and no one else can be trusted to wield the power of them. It spins a narrative. Also, I love the inclusion of the statement, we don't know why they were made. Most we've learned at great cost to avoid, because it drives home how incredibly dangerous this is. Women go in and don't always come out. The Aes Sedai don't know why they were made or how to rescue someone who doesn't come out. It also hints at entitlement. In the books, Nynaeve is one of the most loyal characters, and if you are someone she cares for or respects, she will fight to the death for you. And here we have the Aes Sedai, who typically ask for respect for simply existing. It's a perfect example of why Nynaeve doesn't hold much affinity for the White Tower. Respect isn't owed, it's earned. She is naturally defiant, and it's a quality I love about her. It makes her an outlier in a world where everyone else bends and bows to the most powerful women on the planet. Why ask someone to do something so dangerous? This clip also pads out the characterizations of Nynaeve and Liandrin, a healer and protector versus someone who looks at men like a disease. It's a fun little moment that provides quite a bit of context for someone not familiar with the books. To become an Aes Sedai is not for the faint of heart. It is to become a warrior. So let me know what you think. Did you like the clip? What are you hoping to see when Nynaeve enters? Do you think it will mimic her book plot? Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Wheel of Time content, and I will see you back next time.